What is good, everybody? Welcome back to Real Fan Sports. My name is Zach, and we're back in the building for the 24-25 NFL season prediction videos. We've already done almost half of the AFC. We've covered all the AFC West, or I'm sorry, all the AFC East. Now we're at the bottom half of the AFC West, and we will be doing the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chargers situation is a interesting one to me. I still don't understand it all. I know Coach Harbaugh wants his own system, but you look back last year, this team looked a lot different. It looked like all they needed was a head coach. Now you go into this year and you're like, okay, we got the head coach, but where everybody else at? Where's everybody else at? What's going on? This is the questions that we're going to have to get answered throughout this season, and I feel like it's almost like a rebuild situation for the Chargers, but if they have faith in what Harbaugh is doing, then it could be very good because we know how talented of a head coach he actually is. Now, we did our prediction for week one. Well, actually, I'm sorry. We didn't do a prediction for week one because I missed week one. We're a week late. Sorry about that, guys. We'll skip over to week 2 where they'll face off against Carolina Panthers, and I'm confident that the Carolina Panthers can definitely lose to the Chargers. Panthers, just not a solid team. Week 3, they'll face off against the Steelers, and, kind of a similar ball game, I think. I think both teams are coached very well. Quarterback situation with the Chargers is definitely much better, whereas Pittsburgh quarterback situation is really up in the air. The wide receiver room, I think, are very even. You may give the edge just because you have Pickens, who has a little bit more experience, but McConkey on his opening game, it looked really good, and it seems like he's going to be the wide receiver number 1 for now. I still think they're going to have to go and pick up another wide receiver. I don't think it could just be McConkey and Palmer. So we'll see how that pans out. But for this game, I think I like the Steelers just because of the defensive edge that I'm going to give them over the Chargers. I could see this flipping either way and seeing the Chargers winning this one, but we'll give a little home field advantage to the Pittsburgh Steelers and say they'll grab the win there. Week 4, we did that in a previous prediction. If you want to go back and check it out, go ahead and do so. And then come on back here. Week 5, very early bye here for the Chargers. We'll see how that pans out. Week 6, they'll be going up against the Denver Broncos. I really don't like the Broncos against many teams, especially early on in the season. I'm cool with the Chargers here. I think, experienced quarterback play is going to really help them over an inexperienced quarterback play from Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos, and I think that's going to be a huge difference maker. Monday Night Football, where we'll be live here on Real Fan Sports, so make sure you come and check us out. If you've never joined us during our live streams, it's a lot of fun. We cut up, we talk football, but we also talk a bunch of mess about everything else, so make sure you come swing by and have some fun with us. But they'll be facing up against the Arizona Cardinals, and there's going to be some wins here by the Cardinals this year, in my mind, that are going to be some sneaky wins. Didn't look great week 1. But I feel like they can beat the Chargers for sure. I like Kyler Murray now with the new wide receiver. If he decides to throw the ball to him, I mean, Marvin Harrison was open quite a few times, and he just looked the other corner. If they can get that going with a combination of running with James Conner, then I think this could be a big win for the Cardinals on Monday night. Definitely be a big win. Week 8, the Chargers are going to face up against the Saints, and I'm trying not to put my bias aside, but I really think the Saints are a better team than the Chargers this year. Y'all going to call me stupid, and I understand that. I'm a fan first. Sometimes it's hard for me to put the bias away, but I think the Saints are overall a better team. I think they got better weapons on offense. I think their defense is better. I think y'all's quarterback is better, but Carr looked really good week 1. Now it's against the Panthers, so we'll see. But week 8, I'm going to go ahead and rock with the Saints. Week 9, they're going to go up against the Cleveland Browns, another decent defensive team. Very good last year, but things have kind of fell down. But they're also a very good coached team in the Cleveland Browns. I don't think the Chargers are going to lose more than 2 games in a row here. I think they have every opportunity to beat the Cleveland Browns, and I'm going to go with the Chargers based on that reason. I don't think they're going to lose 3 in a row right here. I think it's been too many close games, and I think they can go ahead and take one over Cleveland. Week 10, I think Chargers get back in that win column, 2 in a row, facing off against the Titans. Again, another one that could kind of flip. It's I just don't know what the Chargers' plan are. This is probably the hardest team for me to do predictions on because I'm not sure what the game plan is fully yet with them. I don't understand how they're going to look at this point in the season because so many things changed. But I'm cool with Chargers over Titans. Week 11, they'll face up against the Bengals. I like the Bengals in this one. Week 12, I like the Ravens over the Chargers as well. Week 13, they'll be playing the Falcons. Falcons are coming off a bye. It'll be in Georgia at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So when I look at this matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Chargers, I think the offensive weapons by the Falcons are better, and they did bolster up their defense a little bit as well by their 2 new additions that they got in the offseason. This is a 50-50 game for me. I'm gonna go Chargers because I hate the Falcons. You know what? If I did a fan thing about the Saints beating y'all, then I'll go ahead and do a fan thing about y'all beating the Falcons. How's that sound? Is that an even deal? We'll shake on it. Week 14, they go up against the Chiefs. We'll keep it like that. Week 15, they'll be facing off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, I do not think they beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think the Buccaneers are a very solid team. No injuries happen. I think this is a team that is going to be scariest, little sleeper team, to be honest. And I hate saying that as a Saints fan, but it is just the truth. Week 16, going against the Denver Broncos. This time it's at home. I think they get the sweep on the Broncos, and then you see the last 2 over the Patriots, and then Raiders getting their revenge game on week 18. That will put the Los Angeles Chargers with a record of 8-9. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of about where I have them. I think I had them somewhere between 7 and 9 wins at the most. 8 is right square in the middle. Let me know down below, Chargers fans. What do you think? Where did I miss? Where did I hit? Let me know in the comments, and make sure you come and join us during our live streams whenever we cover some Chargers games later on this year. Catch you on the next one. Cheers.